Hello everyone, and welcome to what is kind of a weekend preview. I only say kind of because last week we really didn't do much of anything. I didn't really do a thing like this or anything on that sense. Matter of fact, I didn't really release anything. That was because... I'll get into the because here in a few moments. But yeah, last week we didn't really do much, and so this is kind of a weekend preview slash update to the channel of everything. So let's get into it. Actually, let's get into that reason because that I was saying a little bit earlier, and it was because I was working on a few other things. This is the time of the year that I typically make a trip home to Ohio. I currently live in Arizona at this point in time, but my original home is Ohio. I'm going to go see family for a week, everything in that sense. So I spent most of last week was preparing stuff for that time, coming up with a game plan. Not all of it's done, but the vast majority of it is done at this point in time, to the point that I will be able to upload stuff and schedule it to come out throughout next week for the purposes of having content to the channel. So something kind of had to get sacrificed in that way. That was me making videos for the week ahead. Also with a little bit lack of streaming to go along with it on that side of everything. So we did do, I did set up some stuff on that one. I will be returning the Saber the Red-Nosed Wolf videos. I do it every Christmas year. Why not continue that trend? This year you'll get to see more of those. There's other things that I've been thinking of doing, and I have a little bit of time to potentially get it done. So I will be able to kind of potentially do those throughout this week, as well as keeping up with what I wanted to do this week. Last week I was thinking of just doing a talk about Raw, SmackDown, and NXT all in one show. I ended up not doing that. I am going to do that this week, though. It's currently Wednesday right now. I have watched most of SmackDown, and I've watched Raw to go along with it. I've got to watch the rest of SmackDown. And then, of course, I've got to watch NXT. So either later tonight or tomorrow, at some point in time, we will do a live stream going over all those shows. So I'm going to kind of go into a one-off episode to talk about all of those at any given point in time. Just to kind of clump it all together in this one. Also, this weekend, even though I'm going home on Monday, Clash of Champions is this weekend. I will be around to watch it, so I'm going to probably be doing live reactions, everything on that side of it to, you know, go with everything on that one. I will also be doing I will be doing my predictions episode. I should be doing that here very soon. I think we have all of the matches now. I'm not 100% on that, but I believe we have all of them. And we have what is it? Oh yes, and I want to go live at some point with simulations as well. So I'm gonna probably film the predictions video, then we can do simulations, everything on that side, and you can see that up on the channel at a later time. So we're going to go with that side of everything here very soon to go along with it, and you should be getting a gameplay stream on that one as well. Matter of fact, we did go back into the gameplay streams as well today, or not today, but yesterday, with us doing Dead or Alive 5 over on my Twitch page. We will be doing the simulations initially over on the Twitch page as well. And live reactions this weekend should be on my Twitch page to go along with it. Due to the factor that I'm going home, I'm not going to do a giveaway. I want to do another one again. And that gives me time to really think of what I want to do for the Royal Rumble later on in January. So we got some time afterwards for the Rumble match itself. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on. There are going to be a few things that I am looking into for a few other things I'm looking into for the week that I'll be gone. So it's not just like all Killer Instinct videos that are going up. They won't necessarily always be gameplay. I have a couple of Gears Pack unpackings at this time to really go through again. I have a lot of stuff, so I have one video that I never released to you guys, which I have done and never released. I don't know. I don't know if I still have it. I'll have to check to see if I still have it or not. But I also have enough for another one, so I'm going to probably end up doing that this week as well, and put that up to go up sometime over the next week. So it's not just all Killer Instinct stuff. The other thing that I was thinking of, and this one's going to take a little bit more time, at least in terms of watching everything, I want to go through like 2 or 3 classic pay-per-views. Or at least special events that I can find on the WWE Network to watch, and going through that. I have one in mind. I want to watch Starrcade 85. So yes, we're going to try to do some classic ones that I'm not actually, well, A, haven't actually seen, 2, haven't reviewed in any way, shape, or form. So I guess 1 would be I haven't reviewed, but 2 would be the fact that I haven't seen a good chunk of these as well to go along with it. So I'm thinking of 2 or 3. That's if I have time on that side, and we can get them reviewed, and I will upload them to schedule them to go out over that next week. So in the terms of content coming to the channel this week, expect more of the WWE Clash of Champions stuff, especially predictions, and I'm hoping as well the simulation matches. We were doing simulation matches of Survivor Series, but everything was going wonky with the stream and on that side, and I was not recording them properly, so I ended up running out of time and did not end up doing the simulation matches that I wanted to do last time. But we should be able to do them for Clash of Champions on that side of everything. And yeah, that is pretty much everything that's going to be happening this week and kind of next week to go along with it. Like I said, I'm going to be going home next week, so I want content to be going up to the channel. I know I did not really put any content out last week because of that, and so it's kind of one of those things like I should have been a little bit more prepared. We'll leave it at that. We could have been a little bit more prepared, maybe have recorded the stuff a lot sooner and got it down a lot sooner, but it ended up going the way it ended up going on that one, so we didn't really have any content last week. So I'm sorry on that side. Oh yes, I know I'm almost glossing over this, and I shouldn't be. We are going through the official name change to this channel now. It used to be known as UC Campbell at any given point, and luckily I can just really change my display name and on everything on that side. So it makes it a little bit easier. I don't have to create a new channel or anything on that side. So we are going into that point in time that I'm going to change the display name, and it's going to go by my FGC name. It was also a name that I was given by my buddies when playing the original Gears of War when we were doing LAN parties way back when the original Gears came out. And that display name is actually already up now. It's Godsaw. That was what I was called. I was called the Godsaw. So it was because during the time frame of Gears 1, when I was getting the silly chainsaws that you kind of get in all the other ones now, I was getting them then, and not many people were really showing that off at that point in time. So they ended up calling me that. I kept that name through the through FGC time. I never changed it over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and make that change now. The reason why I never made the change beforehand, because I was trying to get rid of the name. I was trying to make it everything about the UC Campbell name. No one would let me do it. No one would let me do it. They liked the other name. I wanted to get rid of it. So instead of just getting rid of, trying to force to get rid of, why don't I double down on it and start having the name just kind of everywhere at this point in time. So we're going to be going with that. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I've got for you this week. I hope you guys enjoy the content coming to you over the next 2 weeks. I will not be doing a weekend preview next week because I am not taking... I'm planning on not taking any of my stuff with me in the terms of being able to upload or anything in that sense for my trip home. On that side of everything, I may be able to watch Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, but I doubt I'll do reviews next week for them on that side, and we will return when I make my way back to Arizona, which actually I fly back Christmas Day. And I get to see. I've already seen my families and everything on that side of everything. So I'll get to spend time with them. We kind of do our things before Christmas now, on that side of everything. So yeah. Hopefully everybody's having having good holidays this season as well. Again, I hope you guys enjoy the content coming to you over this week. I've always been, because of everything, I've always been a Christmas person. I know there are plenty of other holidays out there. Hopefully everybody who's celebrating a different holiday during this time of the year is having a good time themselves, and have a great rest of your day.